In the last episode, we left Juneau with stops in Pavlov before arriving in Warm Springs, where we enjoyed the hot baths and helped with repairs. We replaced our purple carpet and added carpet to more rooms. In this episode, we relax and enjoy the dock life and wrap up maintenance, then welcome more family to the boat and explore Warm Springs before heading to Petersburg, so with stops in Chapin Bay and Portage Bay. Okay, black fly just bit me right through my pants. Ouch, that hurt. So this morning when we came out, there was nobody on the dock, about 10 o'clock, and people are cruising in. It is crazy, filling up fast. Started seeing the seals yesterday, and the river otters finally came in this morning, or they're visible this morning. We got lots of fish jumping, saw the whales coming out, or coming back in the bay. It was pretty busy here, so there wasn't a lot of wildlife coming around. I guess a week ago there's a yearling brown bear that swam up and got out right underneath the bathhouses at high tide. And Austin's fixing a hose that the kids stuck under this piling right after we put a no hose on the dock. Go figure. We got 2 nice new hoses here, so now there's not a lot of leaking going on. The hose that was leaking a lot of water every time you walked by, you had to finally cut it to get it out of the hole. It was behind this. Look at that pretty carpet. So much nicer. Austin's helping me clean the rugs. I have a chance to get to them. We installed new carpet. You need to get all these yucky rugs cleaned up.
Hello. Milo. No barking.
Austin is having fun on the dock. We have a pencil puzzle, so now he's making a little gift. It's probably a fish collar.
Here he comes. Oh! Right into the tree. Well, at least it's in calm water.
A good trend line was drawn in the scatter plot. Okay, do you want to turn off the generator now?
Mm-hmm.
We're doing it our first sourdough bread ever. We're coming out to check on our sourdough bread. How exciting. Okay. And now we're going to go finish the next step. So Alise just punched down the dough and now she's stuck. You must eat it. Turn out onto a lightly floured surface, divide in half, cover and let rest 10 minutes, shape into 2 round loaves. Place onto a greased baking sheet.
What are we doing?
So we need to put a little flour on the surface. Dividing it in half. The joy Alise really likes bread dough. Okay, after doing the sieve the hard way, I learned how to do the sieve the easy way. Yep. You unscrew this little jobby and pull out the sieve. Voila! Anyways, I had to clean it again. I just wanted to see how much debris we got in Warm Springs, and it was a lot of algae. But wanted to clean it out. Had to repair because I did it wrong. I ended up folding over the edges of this sieve. But anyways, I was able to bend it back so it slides in and out really easy. And I will be cleaning it more in the future because it's so easy to do, literally. So now I'm going to turn back on the water so there's no air gaps, and then I'll screw the lid back on. And we just did the engine sieve the same way. We need to fix a radiator hose, so now that's what I get to look for next, is a hose that looks like this. Elbow. Somewhere in that hose we are leaking radiator fluid. That's the next thing, and then it's time to do generator oil.
Hey, nice to meet you guys.
That is so cool. Okay, we washed the rugs out on the dock yesterday. Austin did, and they're hanging to dry. The towel from the bathhouse. Everybody's had breakfast. Lisa's working on homework. I'm working on videos. And we're doing one load of laundry at a time. We had all of our towels hanging outside yesterday, but now that we're on to underwears and personal clothing, we have them hanging in what we call the green room, even though it's not green anymore. Well, I guess the carpet's green. So, all the way down, and we have all of our hatches open. So we got the airflow going. First time seeing a deer here. That's cool. Oh, we made bread yesterday. My first successful batch of sourdough bread. I toasted the top though right when I put it in the oven. My oven only goes to about 325, 350. And so I always turn on the broiler to get it to pop up in temperature. And since the bread's supposed to be at 375, I popped it up to about 375, 400, but I forgot to shut off the broiler first before I stuck the bread in, and so it was an instant fry on the fresh bread, but the bread turned out really, really good. It's super moist. I caught it right away, thankfully. And now I'm having my favorite tea, Bengal spice. Yum, yum. It's a very cinnamony. I love cinnamon. We're going over to Terry and Ginny's tonight, and we're having fun making a rice dish.
Probably won't be able to fit all the rice on here, just so you know.
Okay. And cornbread. We're having halibut tonight for dinner. Fourth of July weekend. Docks are getting crazy. Hikers just came in from Sitka. 20-hour hike. Guess they started yesterday. We're hoping the plane would come in and pick them up. And it is. But they're so excited now. Hey, we're hungry. There he is. Packing up quick.
Well, yeah. They sing.
It's not.
Are you teaching the little guy bad things?
Austin's got cornbread.
One for Patches, and one for Milo.
It didn't quite work out the way he wanted. So it's the 4th of July. They've been setting off fireworks. Pretty cool, actually. Not too many people at the dock. We're in the hot tubs. A little hard to see, so I had to step out. It's pretty. 4th of July is over and everyone is leaving the docks. Dock is really empty now. We've got one boat left besides ours and the homeowners. Nice and empty. The dogs can come out and play. So I was cleaning out the sieve for the sink and the washer machine, and the strainer went in the drink. Of course, we don't have any sieve material, so some friends had some
Flashing.
some flashing. So we are making a sieve.
Actually, it was a pipe, and I flattened it.
Is it? Yep. Okay. So we're being eaten to death by bugs out here. So we're going to use our favorite product,
found
Bug
this
Defense.
On Amazon. It's called Bug Defense. They're made by Venture Wipes. We have mosquitoes here and white flies and horse flies, and it's getting freaking bad. There's a little tear tab up here. It smells good.
It actually does smell good. And it's DEET free.
DEET free. It's made in Florida. My wife's sitting there itching her arms while she's filming.
Yes.
But
I'm next.
man, that's a lot easier than spraying it, because when you spray it, you get it in your eyes.
Don't forget your legs.
Yeah, this one wipe's actually going pretty far. Wow. One wipe. That's pretty impressive. It's still moist. Man, there's a lot in this. Get all my hair too then, I guess.
Hey, I want it.
You want it now?
Yeah. Been crawling up my sleeves.
This is impressive. That's awesome.
So we had a radiator leak going on. Couldn't find the leak. Thought it was a hose. Went to repair a hose and realized it's the water pump gasket. So talked to a mechanic. They said 5,200 it. It'll get us back to port where we can put a new gasket on it. I think we have the gasket material already, but we're gonna opt to get a new pump just to make sure. Just cleaned out the strainers again before the next trip. We got both strainers cleaned out. All the fluids are good. Just trying to make sure we're ready to go.
Hey, how you doing?
Something you don't see every day. Dropping off tourists.
What's the other big one doing out there?
Dude, the pop-ups, mama. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Another quarter mile that way is the lake.
We are ready.
This is to the hot springs. So if you're still turning the corner and going up here, you're going to the lake. And there's a ton of berries on the trail. You can see the bear's been feeding on roots and all sorts of things. And the berries are now in. So, good idea to have some protection with you when you come up. With the snow gone, it's a pretty easy hike up. Some boards are not quite safe. Pass by the river, feeds the waterfall. Fair enough. Lake sign is getting a little worn out. You can see the lake from here. It's a trail to Sitka. We just had some people come up. Took them 20 hours of hiking because they had to bushwhack a bit. So last time I got here it was, I think, April, and there was still snow on the lake, and it is July 7th. Fantastic.
The lake is motored. It's cool in the spring when it's all snow. You get your cold.
Yeah, coming down. Yeah.
Store, a cafe, hardware store.
So does the trail go around at all? Or if there a lake trail, it just goes around this lake? No.
Came early enough for not getting eaten alive by the bugs. You come here in the afternoon and it's not as fun. Okay, sweetie, we're almost down the boardwalk.
Okay.
It goes to 2nd Street, and people have their little cabins up there. It's mostly all private. All these homes are private too, but there is a boardwalk you can walk on in front of their homes to get to the waterfall. It's 1st Street, but it also has several other names. And the Whale Foundation. And there are bears that walk through here daily. Most people don't see them, but they are here. Protection is a good idea. Like the bathhouses. Little fire pit. A shelter if you want to cook some hot dogs. This walkway goes up to a couple other private cabins in 2nd Street. This is the path the bear normally takes to get up from the beach. which is also where the fire pit is. There's deer here, there's river otters, a whale comes into the bay quite often, sometimes a couple, seals, sea lions. There's no potable water here, but the water's from the lake. They say use at your own risk. We put it in our tanks and then we use filtered water. Pretty tasty. Lots of birds here. And the dock changes every single day. It's fun to watch. Yeah, go get the life jackets. Going to check out Bear Cove. Finally leaving Warm Springs. It's July 8th. Got Dan and Donna on board and super excited.
He's a big boy.
They're following you, Austin. Heading out of Chapin Bay at 7:21. These guys just pulled their crab pots. See you later. Heading out.
There he is. Who should take him? Sea Dog?
Yeah, Sea Dock. in Portage Bay on our way to Petersburg. Rain stopped, the sun's coming out. Oh, getting hit by the waves.
Oh yeah, let's see.
You guys gonna play another game?
We're gonna do zilch.
Nice.
I thought you were wanting a nap, right?
I'm taking a nap.
Yeah, that's what I told the police. We do one more. One little game and then chill out. Just reading my book.
Where's Patches? Patches is hanging out in the sunshine. It just is running. Whitetail. And those guys are oblivious. They don't even know they passed it. Isn't that funny? They didn't realize they had 2 bears on the beach. Or 2 deer on the beach. Sunset!
Let's just bounce thruster kick it.
Perseverance. That's a pretty slick system. Got a little dock going on with their dinghies in the back. Beautiful boat. That's just all we stay in during the winter. It is awesome.
You can rotate that thing and see if we can
Look at that.
Whoa.
On the run for a caramel macchiato at an espresso stand. In the next episode, we end up disabled in Petersburg. While waiting on parts, we enjoy dock life while getting our projects done.